All right, guys, here we are to react to the trailer for the movie Annihilation. This picture that was all we've ever seen is kind of nothing. We don't know anything about it. It's an action-adventure movie.
I'm feeling sci-fi.
Well, there's a picture of
like
a
galaxy
space
or something. Yeah. I like sci-fi.
Yeah,
Let's find out what
I enjoy a good sci-fi.
Do you think this will be good?
Probably not. Let's check it out, though.
Let's roll the dice.
That looks pretty good.
I love this. Good.
So I would have liked one little more bit of explanation. It seemed like the first team that her husband went on was all guys, and do you think like that they sent an all-girl team? The next they were like, guys, didn't do it. Like send all like
I don't know.
It seemed like there should have been something like a reason.
Yeah.
And not like because it struck me as a little like there has to be a reason because like you don't usually see a a 6-team military female operation.
Well, even
and not that I'm opposed to it. I would have liked it to have been like oh no like testosterone in here. It turns to blah blah or something.
In like a gender-blind, gender-neutral world, you would have expected on average it to be 3 and 3 and 3 and 3.
Yeah.
So why was it 6 and then 6?
Or 4 and 2? Like
exactly.
5 and 1 something.
But that gets more and more rare as we know from like dice that it gets harder and harder to get the 6 and 0 combination.
Exactly.
It's impossible with dice. But the point I'm trying to make
it's very rare.
It's extremely rare to get 6 and 0
when you roll off the board scenario.
When you roll, it literally has to fall off the board, which is the kind of thing that you should put in a movie. I like this. You think he might be an astronaut. You think some shit might be going on with something like normal, and then it turns out to be there's like a zone, presumably on Earth or whatever planet they're on, where it's like growing, and in there, shit's different. It's
morphing and merging and creating hybrids.
I foresee like aliens might be terraforming Earth or whatever's going on or something like that.
Something.
I'm super into this. I like the cast.
No, it looks pretty cool. Again, would like something like this with what little I know about to be like a TV show because I think I like a cool, weird world with things and this and that.
There's a lot you could do with this in the way that they're like. I like the mystery that the trailer's presenting us with. I love this. Like, this is the kind of thing that like a whole shitty sci-fi horror action movie would be based around. Oh, it's like a piranha, but it's gigantic or something.
Yes,
It'd be like some
and
dumb thing.
Every 5 minutes there could be a new thing in this.
This is just a fucking. But they've woven in this neat little neat core premise of like we call it the Shimmer. Nothing we've ever sent in there has come back in like a decent state. Your husband's one of the things we know he used to do shit. He used to do shit again.
But it's cool because it's like you had this portion of Earth or whatever again. Whatever
I don't want to.
I think it's Earth.
We can just call it Earth. I think.
So this portion of the world, and then it gets taken over by this thing, and it's bastardizing everything in there. So you have like the buildings and the base and the whatever are all just like changing, and they look like more covered in like ferns and bullshit.
You might say that they're the upside down.
It's very cool.
I love that concept. I love any time any movie has a thing of like we sent something in and it got fucked up. You have to go in now, and like you're watching like the weird footage of like the last expedition, right? And you're like, what happened? Like Event Horizon. It's like we got footage and they're saying this and like what happened. We have to investigate ourselves.
Yeah.
The last team went crazy. What's going on? Did you hear that? What's that noise? Like the fucking like the path that those things always take. I'm a huge fan of that shit. A sucker for it, you might say. But this is from like text cards pop up early on. It's from the director and writer of Ex Machina. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I did
not.
That
was a goddamn masterpiece. And then it says from like the best-selling book by whoever the fuck, and I go, oh, good. So like we know that the story at the very least has the potential to be like well structured and like well thought through. And stuff.
A best-selling novel is what this is based on. That doesn't get a lot of clout with me anymore because I feel like every book that comes out says best-selling book.
A lot of people buy a lot of books.
No, they're like best-selling book on Friday the 23rd. Like, what does that mean? Nothing to me. But no, but this looks great.
It gives me slightly more hope than like some random shit some guys thought up. There'll be a human centipede.
I want to know, is it like Evolution where like the creatures can only come out of like the movie Evolution?
Yeah.
Like where like the mist is what would keep them alive. Exactly. Like can these creatures come out of this prism area? The Shimmer.
It seems like they are able to easily walk into it. So I don't know why these horrible monsters can't easily walk out of it, but I would assume it's something like that. Like they're protected by this zone or whatever the fuck. No, I'm super on board. I'm glad semi-interesting sci-fi shit's coming out. It seems like very actiony, but I think in like a good way. And this is an obvious thumbs up.
And it looks different. I haven't seen something like that in a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of like Primeval. Have you seen that one? Like these like portals open up and like and dinosaurs and things from throughout time are coming through them, and this is kind of like a thing like that, but it's inside this little pocket dimension.
No, but I want that. What is that?
It's a British show, BBC.
Fuck.
But yeah, this is definitely getting thumbs up, guys. Let us know in those comments below what you think about this. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.